Hey folks, it's Rob. Welcome back. We're continuing on with Star Trek Voyager Across the Unknown until we either get home or I manage to wreck everything. We're in Sector 6, making our way on back from the Delta Quadrant. Can't say this looks like lots of progress. We're getting Borgified. Yeah. Some crewmen got into a heated discussion on our current situation, which ultimately resulted in a fight breaking out. Tensions are high. The last thing we need out here is to be at each other's throats. Understood. 15 crew injured. That is fantastic. That's for a random event. Great. Great. Just great. Okay. What a way to open up the round. Now, threat level, 0. I like that. This is Borg space. We are in a Borgy predicament. Seven of Nine is on board, but she is not with us. She is working for the Borg currently. Species 8472 is our, well, the Borg's threat. I was hoping we could work with them, but they didn't seem very keen on that. As you can see, there is no food to be had. Just deuterium and duranium. Great. Food is getting lower. The ship was somewhat damaged by a recent encounter. We are trying to bring things back online. Right, the torpedo bay here should be switched back on. The shuttle bay is currently offline because I need to make room for people to, I was down crew. I'm still down crew. Apparently I'm down 22 crew at the moment. Or they are working while injured, I guess. Let's see. Engineering office, are you working to repair the hull? No. Work on that, please. I really do think we're going to need, well, we are kind of working on a level 2 hydroponics bay. Sorry, that's not the best way to show you research. Let's go here. Yeah. Large hydroponics bay. So once I have that, I'm planning on putting it in down here. I'm going to switch that off for now because there's no reason for me to have that running. Might as well close down the stack. But once we have it, the large hydroponic bay should fit in here pretty readily. Now, what will I need to build that? Well, that's going to be, like I said, all that space. I'll need 150 duranium, 30 tritanium, 4 med gel packs, biogel packs, 12 power, 12 crew. It will generate more food than I'm currently generating in the 3 hydroponics bays, but also more efficiently. For basically about the same amount of space. I'll get, well, I only have 3 bays at the moment, which will counteract some of the food draw, but it's rough, right? We get plus 150 every 10 days. We're losing 200 every 10 days. So slowly losing against the storm right now. But we'll fix that. Now, I could put the work crew to do something else, the second work crew to do something, but maybe not waste resources right now. I mean, I guess I could, nah. I mean, like, I could clear one of those small decks, still have enough gel packs for what I need. Right now, no production is in process for the gel packs because we're building the Borg nanites. I suppose I could use it in our biolab at some point. Right now we're feeding our group from the replicator, so I'm going to need more deuterium. And more duranium. It wouldn't be a rye. I need to produce 2 Borg nanites in the biolaboratory. That's going to take a while. I'm getting called. Yeah. Actually, I like this. Thank you. Alright, what's up? I'm afraid I don't have good news regarding Kess. Her telepathic visions are increasing in frequency and intensity. Yeah, because we don't have Tuvok available to guide her, despite the fact that Tuvok is Tuvix. Tuvix is apparently unwilling to do anything for Kess in this situation. So, they're getting worse, Captain. I can barely sleep. And if the doctor was level 3 and my sickbay level 2, I could order the doctor to conduct a full physical evaluation of Kess. And they'll become unavailable for away missions. But we're just going to have to administer Kess a sedative and go, lie down, dear. Relax. It's fine. Doctor, give Kess something to help her relax and make sure she gets some rest. Yes, Captain. I'll try to get some rest. I don't want to be a burden. I'm picking up gravitic distortions, Captain. A bioship incoming on an intercept course. Red alert. Battle stations. Evasive maneuvers. Get us out of here. 40 minus 40 hull. I'm trying, but they're fast. Where are the Borg when you need them? I mean, here's a big old cube. Captain, the cube had sacrificed itself for us. The cube is irrelevant. We cannot allow nanoprobes to be destroyed. Sure. That was unexpected, but the Borg know what's at stake. We are Borg. It was necessary. You can't be serious. Those drones were people assimilated against their will. They had families, lives. I mean, McGinnis, really? Really, McGinnis? Chakotay has always been... and he's the Chakotay replacement. I mean, to demonstrate, once again, Chakotay just left of his own accord because people said that they were unhappy. They were actually happy, and they didn't leave. And I didn't want to make an alliance with the freaking bad hair aliens, and heaven forbid I not want to do what the show did. Your emotional response is irrelevant. We must complete nanoprobe production. Additional bioships may arrive. Well, I mean, you're not wrong. Hate to admit it, but she's right. Resume production. I mean, why did we pause production? Anyhow. Yeah, we need fuel. So we're going here. Apparently it's a shipwreck. Oh, Captain, we discovered the remains of a Borg cube drifting in space. The hull shows severe biogenic damage. Residual energy signatures suggest parts of the vessel are still active. So we could, if we had a sensor array level 2, scan the cube and beam an away team to a targeted area. If we had disruptor array control room level 2, not just even level 1, but level 2, disintegrate the active parts of the cube for safety. And if I had a science laboratory at level 2, analyze the wreckage for scientific research instead of gathering resources. But I only have this one option, which is not harmless. Yeah, we got some fuel. Not as much as I'd hoped. All right, we have one Borg nanite now, which means it's going to be about another 2 weeks before we get another one. Oh, and this is asteroid field. I forgot to notice that. We're not going that way. Let's go this way. In fact, I got time, and I'm probably not going to swing back out to this end of the sector of system again. Let's go here. Okay. Shuttle. Deploy collector probes as usual. Let's send a shuttle. Thank you. That'll help top us off. We're still not full, though. We got plenty of room in the tank. But I very much... Oh, what's up? Health problem. Captain, I must inform you that some crew members are currently sick or injured, but are not being treated in sick bay. In order to maintain the well-being of the crew, I propose we build in our sick bay. Well, okay. Build or upgrade the sick bay. We will have all sick and injured crew members treated in medical facilities. Or not now. Well, I'm going to do this. I guess we'll build or upgrade the sick bay. I'd rather upgrade it, but that means tech. Building a second sick bay is certainly possible. Right. I think it's under this. Science laboratory, biolab, no. Sick bay. It will give us the capacity for 5 more crew to be healed. It's not super efficient, and I need a 4 space area for that, which 1, 2, that would fit in here. Again, biolaboratory is about to be researched. I'm going to fit that in there. This is only a 3 spacer. This is a 4 spacer. Could do that. Okay. We'll use 40 of my titanium. I guess I can afford that considering my project. Yeah, okay. Build sick bay level 2. Gonna take 8 cycles to build, but that's okay. We have 40 cycles to complete the quest. Alright, that's the large hydroponics bay taken care of. I only have 34 research. Can't do anything with that right now, but I guess hull repair can wait right now. These will need to be online for me to put this in. No, not the biolaboratory. Large hydroponics bay. Gonna take 16 cycles. Okay. Marginal planet. We detected a Class L planet. Atmosphere is breathable, but this arid, rocky, forested world is environmentally hostile. Hey, they got titanium here. I do want that. So, you see higher indicated gains here, but that large yellow area, if we end up in the yellow, we're going to get reduced gain. This might be the better payoff if we avoid the orange. Meanwhile, this would pay off quite well if we hit the dark green. If I had had upgraded the torpedo launch bay, I could do this one. I'm gonna do this. Okay. So that gets me deuterium and titanium, which is great. We're full up on deuterium. The titanium is back up to a good level. I'm going to need more duranium because we just expended quite a bit of it building ship facilities. Yeah, we'll do the shuttle. Small debris field. Well, that didn't quite work out, but at least no one got hurt. The shuttle didn't get blown up or anything. Go for our next deuterium world. Go to Class Y planet, Class P planet. Get the duranium. Okay, sick bay is done. Crew's happy we fulfilled a promise. That boosts morale. Scorpion. Oh, we got our second Borg probe. Nanoprobe production complete, Captain. Given the damage caused by a single bioship, your safety remains precarious. To enhance your defensive capabilities, we will provide schematics for Borg ablative armor. Shield integration will enhance survivability in your next encounter with Species 8472. Our next encounter, we have no intention of encountering Species 8472 again. We'll provide you with torpedoes and depart from your territory as soon as possible. Acknowledged, Captain. We are merely addressing the hypothetical possibility of further encounters. I mean, Captain, I urge you to reconsider integrating Borg technology into Voyager systems. There's an invisible price tag attached to that shield module. I want the module, McGinnis. This ship is not going to be blown up right now. Commander, we need every advantage we can get, including that module. We're integrating it. Borg armor module unlocked in the Borg tech tree. This is a mistake, Captain, a big one. One bundle of biomolecular warheads. So, okay, I have 41 research right now. Theoretically, we could do a tier 1. Borg armor module is tier 1. Okay, well, we'll begin that research. Since I don't have that second work crew involved in doing something right now, somehow that first work crew has to be the only one that actually, you know, they don't swap. It's weird. But okay. Now we're treating 10 of our 14-6, so that's good. Craft bundle biomolecular warheads in workshop. Oh, I gotta be doing that. Okay. Leave that for now. I need to check out what is gonna need for that. Workshop. Hey, Tom. I need you to build a bundle of biomolecular warheads. It's going to take 20 of my torpedoes, 13 cycles. I could build some torpedoes. How many torpedoes can I hold? Is there a limit? 38's what we supposedly start with, even though I've actually already used, I think, torpedoes twice. Not counting ones in missions, which somehow don't count as well. Right. I guess we'll start work on the actual bundle. That's going to be a while. But yeah, let's do this. Let's use the shuttle to search. Well, I'll take the yellow, I guess. That could have paid out better, though. Well, there's a little more uranium over here. Then I guess we grab some fuel. Now we're in the asteroid field again. Crud. This one. Thank you. Let's get out of the asteroid field. Okay, my large hydroponics bay is online. I need power and crew for it, though. Right, we gotta take something offline to turn that on, because I only have 4 spare power at my... Well, I could turn up the power. I will need crew. We have 9 crew. I could probably shut down a bay. Right. Okay, let's shut this one down. That gets me 4 crew back. Gonna need the power to run that. Go to level 4. Turns up the fuel usage, but, you know. Turn that on. We now have more. In fact, I can actually switch off the spares. I should have thought of this before. I can switch this off. And because we only have 4 injured right now, so they'll all be processed in this one bay. It'll be fine. If I find I have more injured people, I can switch the other sick bay back on if I can remember. Um, I'm gonna need another bio lab. I feel we're gonna need to be able to build one of each run continuously. Because Borg nanites are probably going to come up with things. But I definitely need gel packs to be able to unlock more floors and upgrades, right? Um, the one pack I have will allow me to start unlocking this floor, and I could then clear it out, or this one here. But then I'm going to need a lot more to get through that. Right. Well, we're out of the asteroid field. And there's the Borg armor module. Okay, so we got that researched. Maximum hull's now 550. Just give me this foot fuel this way. Thank you. Okay, yeah, that's nearly full. Alright. The warheads is still going to take time, right? 5 more cycles. Okay. Tom, if you could, crack the whip on that, that'd be good. What else can we do? We're burning fuel at a pretty good rate, but now the hydroponics bays I have active in the large bay basically generate 460 food every 10. So we should be now gaining food instead of losing it, because we're only over 10 cycles I'd lose 200. So that's good. I could actually start, like decommission some of these hydroponic bays if it comes to it. Still not going to be feeding my people food. We're going to eat deuterium by, using the replicators. 5 cycles to kill. This is 7 cycles away. Let's do that. Okay. Leave that for now, please. Wait, maybe I should scoop the fuel before we do whatever this is going to cause us to do. Yeah. Bad result. Okay. Yes, yes. You will leave systems 3, 4, and 5 behind. Oh, okay. So, I'm just going to be like, leave this one, and this one. I'm going to have to listen to this the entire time. Hey, since you're done in there, you could make me some torpedoes. Just saying. Yeah, I guess we could, I don't want to, like, just leave all this. I don't know what there is, right? Let's go here. We'll have a look. Oh, wow. There was, like, no fuel here. That's rough. How is there no fuel in this system? That makes going anywhere here a pain. Oh, no. Okay, I'm sitting on top of the fuel. I have a lot of the resources available in this system. In fact, the fuel is probably the thing I should get. Right. Thank you. Right, let's hit this last system here. Alright, 5 torpedoes crafted. It's annoying having that call coming in. If there's not a science anomaly, we'll probably just pull out and go ahead and take it. Yeah, there's just stuff. Okay, I don't need to be here. We'll take it. Production of the biomolecular... being Porky Pig here. Production of the biomolecular warheads is complete, Captain. Good. Lieutenant Paris, locate the nearest Borg vessel and... Helm's unresponsive. Engines offline. We're dead in the water. Unauthorized access in Cargo Bay 2, Captain. The Borg. Bridge to Cargo Bay 2. Stop what you're doing or I'll depressurize that deck and blow you out into space. Final warning. Denied. The course of the war requires that we modify our agreement. We will steer this ship into Species 8472's domain. You will comply and test the warheads if you wish to survive. Captain, they've accessed deflector controls. Voyager's emitting a resonant graviton beam. It's creating a singularity. So, and once again, I can either do what the show did, do not depressurize the bay, or I can instruct them to depressurize the bay. If I depressurize the bay, I feel like my hand is going to be forced. That is my prediction. Because probably they'll have control and will not allow me to depressurize the bay, and we're going to be going anyway. That's my plan. That's my expectation at this point. Okay, well, I guess, you know what, McGinnis, you get what you want. We're going to try to depressurize the bay. Because it's just not going to work. Vent the cargo bay now. I'm locked out of atmospheric control. Tracking back the signal. The armor module. It has backdoor access. Yeah. Idiots. What? Where are we? Well, we're in uncharted territory. Voyager finds itself in the bizarre fluidic realm, a swirling expanse of brown and green. The crew wonders what dangers this strange new space holds. We appear to have crossed an interdimensional rift. Captain Janeway, we have entered domain of Species 8472, fluidic space. They know we are here. A fleet of bioships is already converging on our position. We will put the newly developed warheads to the test. This was your plan all along, wasn't it? Us fighting your war. How did you open a portal into fluidic space? How can the Borg open a portal to fluidic space? That's because they did this in the first place. We are Borg. We assimilated that knowledge. Oh no, there's more to it. There's more to it. You started this war, didn't you? You tried to conquer a new territory, but they fought back, a species as malevolent as your own. Species 8472's resilience is superior. They are the apex of biological evolution. Their assimilation will greatly add to our own perfection. I mean, you're not wrong there, but maybe they're not perfect. They probably don't write their mom regular enough. Might not recycle as much as they should. You bit off more than you can chew, and now you need our help. You have one option. Demonstrate the effectiveness of your warheads, then we will keep our end of the bargain and open a portal back to the Delta Quadrant. I will discuss this with my crew. Individuals. Discuss all you want. You have no alternatives. Contact us when you come to that conclusion. I don't believe a word she said, Captain. Remember the scorpion and the fox? Yeah, I remember. I do. What's your proposal, Commander? Well, what's our solution to the scorpion-fox problem we got ourselves into? We play our part. After they bring us out of the Delta Quadrant, we eliminate them. I am on board with this plan. Sting them after they bring us over the river? We would be no better than the scorpion. These Borg were once normal people. You're right. Could we sever their link to the collective? It's been done before with Jean-Luc Picard. Yes, that's an excellent idea. Maybe. Brief Lieutenant Lonnie about it and keep it discreet. Should the Borg betray us, the code word will be Scorpion. If you hear it, act. Understood. Everyone listen up. There's a tough battle ahead, and I intend to win it. We show Species 8472 what they're up against. If they have any sense of self-preservation, they'll back off. We are in agreement. Captain, we've just completed initial calibration of the biomolecular warheads. I mean, Harry, I did assign you the entire Borg project. This is why you're going to be an ensign forever, Harry. Don't look at me, 7 and 9. Yeah, look over there. Yeah. Not a moment too soon. One biowarship approaching our position. Okay, well, biowarship's only a 54. I think we got this. 7 and 9. Torpedo. Nanoprobe torpedo. Fires a special torpedo infused with Borg nanoprobes, dealing splash damage to adjacent systems. Highly effective against species 8472. 18-second cooldown. Now, what else can I put in here? I haven't looked for a while. We have the Doctor. He can do a holographic distraction. What's Seska's? At any cost. Powerful offensive maneuver that deals massive damage to the enemy while causing some collateral damage. No, well, no. Holographic distraction deploys a holographic decoy Voyager to confuse enemy targeting systems. 30-second cooldown. Carry can warp core overcharge. Temporarily gain 1 additional energy that can be allocated freely. 20-second cooldown. We're already using the shield overcharge, but B'Elanna can do, Klingon B'Elanna can do weapon overcharge. Increases Voyager's weapon damage until end of combat. Effect is stackable. 15-second cooldown. That's cool. And Tom does his evasive maneuver thing. That was also nice. Yeah. No, I like these. Let's go with the weapon overcharge. Actually, that's kind of cool. We'll put Harry on the back foot right now. Because, Harry betrayed us to the Borg. Crushing on 709, probably. He's into those greebled women. Right.
What are your orders, Captain?
Well, obviously, first off, just start wailing on the enemy. Oh, they are shieldless. That's good, because I didn't bring along Harry. All right. Engine, I think.
Attack the aft, Captain. Ability ready, Captain.
Yeah, fire that torpedo, will you? Boom. All right. Well, that worked. Why is my whole... was my whole status 87% before we started this fight? Because, they didn't get off a shot. Not so invincible after all, eh? The prototype shows promise, but the test is not yet complete. Holy, she's right. More bioships incoming, Captain. We're hopelessly outnumbered. Not entirely without hope, Lieutenant. Deploy another volley of warheads. Let's end this. Ooh. Wow, 5 of them. Bioship Alpha, Gamma, Epsilon, Beta, and Delta. And, yeah, so, Greek alphabet, Alpha, Beta, Gamma, Delta, Epsilon. Go look it up in an educational library. You got the internet. Why not? Start combat.
Captain?
Let's start on... Oh, these are... Let's start there. Offensive action, please. You know what I like? In this case, I like the warp core. Let's blow it the heck out of the air, out of space. In this case, possibly water.
Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain.
Attack this one.
Moving
Go for
to
the
attack
warp
front,
core.
Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain.
Boom. All right. Attack that one. You know what? Let's go for
Moving to attack
engine.
aft, Captain.
Sure.
Ability ready. Enemy shields destroyed, Captain.
Boom.
Moving to
Go
attack
for
the
that.
aft, Captain.
Thank you.
Ability ready.
Fire that torpedo, please.
Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready,
Boom.
Captain.
And then...
Moving to attack the front, Captain.
This is just a turkey shoot. Jeez. Boom. Okay. Boom, boom. Shakalaka, boom, boom. Alright, got some deuterium, uranium, and morale out of that. Ha! They're retreating, Captain. We actually pulled it off. I think we made our point. 709, open the portal now. We will comply. Woo, never thought I'd say it's good to be back in the Delta Quadrant. All remaining bioships in the Delta Quadrant are returning to their realm. The Borg have prevailed. With our help, now it's your turn. Give us safe passage through Borg space. Unacceptable. The Alliance is terminated. Your ship and crew will be assimilated. Resistance is futile. What? What? I'm so shocked to hear that. What? The Borg are going to assimilate us and backstab us? I never could have seen that coming. It's almost like this was all a terrible idea to begin with. Betrayal. 709 turns on the crew. Security phaser fire bounces off her Borg shields as she plunges her assimilation tubules into the helm console. An indistinct command rank crew member is firing into her back because, you know, reasons. Harry Kim. She's trying to access our coordinates. Not our coordinates. Scorpion. Yes. So we can try to manipulate subspace field to disrupt Seven's link. We can create interference to overload Seven's neural transceiver. We can just overwhelm 7 of 9 physically. The clear odds are definitely with A and B. Well, I mean, we can't do this one. If we had B'Elanna and Chakotay with me, who, again, Chakotay just left, right? Just left. I have McGinnis, but he's useless, by the way. And B'Elanna is actually 2 people on my ship right now who both won't respond to my instructions for anything that needs B'Elanna. So, let's you know what? Let's manipulate subspace. Disrupt the transceiver with a subspace burst. Ah! She's unconscious, Captain. 7-9 separation from the collective appears to have triggered a chain reaction. The other drones aboard Voyager have lost consciousness. Get them to sickbay. Helm, get us out of Borg space. Maximum warp. I'm in a nebula. Nebulas prevent me from scanning. I have to actually visit the system to see what it is. The only one I can scan... No, I can't even scan that one. Right. Well, let's head to the nearby one. Why not? Matter of survival. So, Captain, our deuterium reserves are reaching critical levels. I mean, we got 15 days worth of fuel, but sure. At our current consumption rate, we won't be able to keep systems running much longer. Someone has proposed gathering some crew belongings and feeding the matter back into our replicator system. While this option could buy us time, some of those items are deeply personal, so I would advise against it. Well, I don't actually want to send everybody's stuff into the replicator. But I also don't need a morale boost, but I'm not interested in a morale dunk either. Don't collect any crew belongings. We'll manage without such drastic measures. So, yeah. Crew is relieved by your decision, Captain. Knowing their personal keepsakes are safe has lifted spirits across the ship. Let's hope that renewed morale gives us strength to find another solution. I mean, like, just getting fuel. There's a gas giant right here. And, I'm like at half a tank. I don't... Okay. Things are what they are. I think this is just... Well, I mean, this could pay me a little more. We could use all of the extra if we get it. So it's bigger chance of a reduced payout on this one, though. Do this. Thank you. Yeah, I need that payout. 2 more cycles before the doctor calls us, so, And look at that, we have now 24 cycles worth of fuel on board. Wow. It's almost like that wasn't actually a problem, and it was just some randomly generated event that I don't know why that happened. It's 4 cycles, that's 5. There's no telling what any of this stuff is until you get there. Spent too much time in the sector. Yeah, okay. I mean, I'm following the plot. Captain, detecting a growing sense of restlessness among the crew. The desire to move forward to cut light years off our journey is beginning to affect their focus. It's not yet a problem, but to avoid significant morale issue, I suggest we schedule a departure from this sector sooner rather than later. Yeah. Don't give me all this harassment. Terrestrial planet where I can try to retrieve some resources. We're going to see what the doctor has to say. Captain, our Borg guest is rejecting its implants. It appears the separation from the collective has triggered this reaction. She's dying. I have to remove the implants, but some of them replace vital organs. She may not survive the procedure. So, I can let her die in peace. If I have the Vidian surgical device, that gives us an 80% chance of success of removing the implants. If I had Borg laser scalpels, I'd have a 90% chance to remove the implants. And here we are, 75% chance because our sick bay is level 1, just to remove the implants. So no, I'm not going to let her just die in peace. Yeah, my choice has consequences, I know. Do it, Doctor. I have confidence in you. Success. Okay, Captain, the surgery was successful. 79 is stable and recovering. While some Borg implants remain, they no longer pose a threat to her health. She is, shall we say, mostly human again. So, tutorial X-Borg. A green homeless icon indicates that you have Borg crew without accommodation. For Borg crew, you need to build alcoves instead of crew quarters. I'll use the same procedure on the other Borg. Looks like our crew is about to get a few more interesting members. So, 3 X-Borg joined Voyager. Okay, I could use some crew. May I talk to her? Yes, she's conscious, but quite upset, naturally, given the circumstances. Captain Janeway, what have you done? I cannot hear the others. The voices are gone. We had to remove your cortical implant, Seven. It was necessary to save your life. You will return to Stroden to the Borg. That's not possible. But I'm offering you a place on Voyager, a chance to rediscover your individuality. I do not understand. I am Borg. I have no individuality. There's more to you than that, Seven. You were human once. We can help you find her again. I am unsure, but to learn who I was, it is intriguing. We'll do everything we can to help. What was your name before your assimilation? Annika Hansen. But I am not that person. I was and still am Borg. My name is 7 of 9. As you wish, 7. And we've recruited 7 of 9. Awesome. That was an achievement. Sweet. Captain, one of our other Borg patients is eager to talk to you. Captain Janeway, we have not been introduced yet. Was 9 of 9. But that does not seem to fit anymore. You may just call me 9. Just 9. Okay. Verbal communication is strange. I am unaccustomed to it, but it feels liberating. You're doing better than I expected. Thank you, Captain. Being Borg, it felt like eternity. But I know I wasn't part of the collective as long as the others, and now we are lost. We severed you from the collective, 9, and I can't help but feel responsible. You're welcome to stay aboard Voyager. We'll find a place for you and the others. Perhaps that is acceptable. Perhaps anywhere can be home? It will take time to adjust, to become useful. I'm sure you will, 9. You're really going to allow the Borg access to the bridge? That puts Voyager systems at risk, Captain. We severed their connection to the collective, Commander. We're responsible for them. 7, please excuse the Commander's apprehension. His concerns are irrelevant. I will demonstrate my utility. Charming. 7 and 9's knowledge of the Borg is invaluable, especially since we're still in their territory. We're vulnerable, and with Species 8472 no longer a threat to the Borg, we need a solution, and we need it fast. 7, your first official duty is to analyze this sector and find a way out. A wormhole, an anomaly, anything, even a temporal rift. I will comply, Captain. Good. Maintain course and yellow alert. So, another 15 cycles in Borg space until 7 reports back, and I'm going to need an alcove to house 3 Borg crew. I don't even know what that looks like. Oh, Borg. These are all locked. Regeneration alcoves. Essential for Borg crew. Instead of needing accommodation in Borg in quarters, they regenerate here. Will accommodate 10x Borg. It's 3 spaces. Requires 5 power, no crew. Needs a Borg nanoprobe and 50 duranium. And tech, which we don't have yet. We have 41 science, so I could research a basic level tech, if there is one for us. I am not even seeing it on the Matrix. I guess I gotta wait for her to report back before that even comes up. Great. So these homeless Borg, what about them? They just count as quarterless, so that's going to decrease my overall morale. Fortunately, my morale is quite positive. So, that's not a huge problem right now. They can just live in, I don't know, a storage container somewhere. Or just regular accommodation, right? Okay. We're still repairing the hull. That's going to be a while. The 5 warheads I instructed to be constructed were built, and they're now in our stockpile. Do we have 7 and 9 in my hero list? Yeah. She's probably my best science person right now, is she? Let's see. Human Bellana, 42. Harry Kim, 64, actually. Okay, so Harry's still my best science person. Shy of Janeway, of course. But I can't really do anything with Janeway. Right. Okay, well, we can probably find her something to do, though, I'm certain. This hydroponics bay could probably use some money in behind it. Sure, that sounds Actually, can I have you instead maybe work here building my nanites? No. It's medicine related skill. Okay. Well, yeah, I could put you to work here. Why not? There you go. Enjoy some duties. Alright, okay. We could store some more tritanium. I do have to kill time. Demon planet. Duranium and tritanium. Well, could use it. I mean, not entirely, but I mean, I have room for both. Ouch. At least no one was killed or hurt, so I'll take it, I guess. Let's try that one. Yeah, man, nebula, I know. So this is just tritanium. I really don't need to do anything risky because there's not that much I need. There we go. Even that was overflow. The duranium would be worth having. It's a Borg cube debris field. Oh, okay. Safely transport debris on board or send a shuttle. Send a shuttle. Cool. Full up. Alright. That's good. We're running low on fuel to the point where I'm going to have to, like, implement some savings measures. Holodeck is off. Let's reduce back down to tier 3. And yeah, that'll be fine. And since we're now making food, eat food, everybody. Kess is cooking. Enjoy. Yeah, see, that's reduced our fuel consumption down quite a bit. We need more savings. Wouldn't be bad, though. If I go down one more power tier, that's 60 power I gotta give up. That's a lot. I don't think I can accommodate that. We're just gonna need to find fuel. I need to make a bet. That's 6 cycles, that's 4 cycles. That's 7 and that's 6. This is 7. I could maybe hit both of these and then I'd be out of fuel. Scorpion's going to go off in 1 cycle. I'll have enough research for 60 in 5 cycles. Okay. Outer part of the system is most likely to be a gas giant, but it's not guaranteed. Like this was a class. Well, now we were there. We should know what was there. Anyhow, that was a planet, right? Let's go here. Spent too much time in the sector. Minus 10 morale per cycle. Thank you so much. Scorpion. Deuterium running low? Yeah, we're going to stock up some. Thank you. No, not yet. Oh, thank God it is. I guessed right. Let's use the Bassard collectors. Dang it. Okay. Guess we're ready to leave. So, regeneration alcove unlocked in the Borg tech tree and cutting beam control unlocked. Captain, I've detected an anomaly that warrants your attention. Strong enemy energy fluctuations inside sickbay. Readings deviate from normal parameters. So, yeah, we have a cutting beam control and regeneration alcove unlocked. Sickbay of the bridge. Something's going on with Kess. Security, now. Yeah. Nunez to the bridge. Kess's body is phasing in and out of material existence. Her vital signs are erratic. Kess, fight it. Keep yourself together. I can't. I don't know how. I can't stay here any longer. I'm a danger to all of you. I mean, you're absolutely correct. Please leave. We're getting through this, I promise. It's too late, Captain. It's my decision, my fate. Would you try to stop me? Could you? Captain, her energy is overloading the warp core. Multiple systems failing. -50 on hull. We have main engineering damage, sick bay damage, mess hall damage, and life support damage. Jeez. We must remove Kess from the ship. Her powers will destroy Voyager. I mean, we're not wrong. Get her to the shuttle bay now. Energy readings are spiking again. She's losing stability. Thank you for everything, Captain. For my time on Voyager. For my friends. Please tell them goodbye. Captain, I'm losing control. We're accelerating. Warp 10, 11. It's impossible. My parting gift to all of you. The gift. Kess transforms into a wave of raw psychic energy, engulfing Voyager in her blinding light. Her power surges through the ship, pushing the vessel to its limits. So, yeah, Kess. Not on the ship anymore. We paused tonight to honor Kess. We first met her on Ocampa, a passionate soul who helped us locate our missing crew quarters, and from that moment she was part of our family. Our missing crew members, not quarters, members. Her gentle manner concealed a great determination to explore her telepathic gifts and understand her own potential, driven by a deep desire to see and learn more of the universe. And apparently without guidance has killed her. I regret that her exploration was cut short before she reached her full potential. She thought she brought a unique light to this ship, and we all feel that absence now. Well, Scorpion completed. And we travel now. We have no option on that. Going to Sector 7. Deuterium running low. Crew is happy about the fulfilled promise, Captain. Thank you. Yep, great. Report. Where are we? You gotta be kidding me. We're 9.5 thousand light years from where we just were, Captain. Yeah, impossible. That means we are 10 years closer to home. Kess has delivered us from the Borg space. Kess. Yes. Her gift. She's gone, isn't she? Her life signs aren't on board, Captain. Right? Well, we must go on. We have to make the most of her gift, for her sake. Nevertheless, we can't let our guard down. We might be clear of Borg space, but we still need to proceed with caution. Captain, I took the liberty of performing a shipwide systems analysis. Your stellar cartography is primitive. Bringing it up to Borg standards would be beneficial for navigating uncharted regions of space. No thanks, we've had enough Borg standard. Borg astrometric sensors can scan billions of stars simultaneously, calculating your position with far greater accuracy. It would expedite your return home. I appreciate your initiative, Seven. It's certainly an intriguing idea. Ensign, I'd like you to contribute to this upgrade. Combine Starfleet engineering and Borg efficiency. Keep me apprised of your progress. In the meantime, we'll take a look at this sector. Astrometric lab unlocked in the science tech tree. Okay.
Personal log, Lieutenant Tom Paris. Well, how do you even begin to describe that? Kess went full supernova, hurling us 10,000 light years clean out of Borg space? Yeah, that's the most coherent summary I can manage. The sad thing is, Kess isn't here anymore. Whether she sacrificed herself or simply became something else beyond our comprehension. I don't know. Never seen anything like it. None of us have. We all just wanted to get out of Borg space, but at Kess's expense? Everyone's got this weird mix of feelings. Relief, gratitude, but there's this heavy quiet. He's not here anymore, and it haunts me, you know? I'd have liked to invite Kess for one last drink at Chez Sandrine, tell her about my holo novel, hear her take on it. I'm gonna miss her. We all will. Supplemental. Apparently the captain wants to enhance stellar cartography with Borg technology. Whether Voyager gets assimilated or not, the blinking green lights will tell us soon enough.
Okay. And home 6 at 10. Yep. Okay, and there's an autosave. Sweet. The ship is pretty roughed up. Let's see. Sick bay damaged. Remember something about main engineering coming up. But yeah, warp core integrity damaged. It's being repaired though. I could assign a hero to work on it. I don't need you in the workshop right now, Tom. Okay. Get that fixed. Mess hall could be restored. Right now, all crew are basically eating emergency rations outside of the mess hall. Sick bay is offline, but right now we fortunately don't actually have anyone injured or sick on board at the moment. Strikes me as a good idea to get this up and fixed. I'm going to need a repair crew and 9 duranium. We can do that. The hull is being worked on, or I pull them off the hull duty and repair sick bay. I think we should get sick bay up and going again. So we'll do that. Get those facilities back to operational. And let's see. That's functioning fine. Yeah, it's all good. Okay. Tech. So, Borg regeneration alcove is here. Isn't there something over here? Why can't I... There we go. Okay, and that's cutting beam control room. Fires a powerful beam that deals very high damage to hull, but deals low damage against shields. Each additional room increases energy threshold by +2 and weapon subsystem health. Okay. I don't really want to do that right now. Housing my Borg crew is probably worthwhile, but it does lower overall morale. I think probably astrometrics is in here. Yeah. I need 9 more science to be able to launch that research. So I can't start on that right away. Okay. I know we just autosaved. Oh, there's a side mission over here. Right. Nice of them to drop us on top of fuel. Oh. That's a Herogen relay station. I'm certain that's a quest thing. Hey, there's food. Haven't had food in a while. Crew. Interesting. Oh, it's a slave trader. Unusually heavily armed slave trader. I wonder if I should have engaged with those slave traders before and just kind of blown them out of space. Well, let's grab this fuel. We need it right now. Out of order. Your mess hall will now give out emergency rations. Yep. Let's, deploy collector probes. So yeah, see, that would have gone wrong if I went to the other option. Alright. Let's back up to fairly fueled. There's more room in the tank, but... raw resources we have plenty. I have probably enough nanites for the time being, so let's change this. Week remaining. I don't want to waste expenditure. But, yeah. I guess I'm not in a hurry. Everything's going to need to be good again. I'm needing 8 cycles before we can initiate research on the astrometrics lab. And a side quest might actually start giving us some science, which would also be great. So we could pull out over here, and let's do that. Okay, those are repaired. Good. Very good. We're back online. We're eating food again. This is good for morale. I have my work crews back, so I can put you back to work on the hull. And let's start clearing one of these decks. I wish there was a way I could queue this, because I don't really want to waste the effort on and resources on another pack when I want to switch over, right? 4 more cycles. Okay. Reach our destination. Orders? Let's do this. So, Captain, we're receiving a distress call from an upcoming ship. Looks familiar to me, though I can't put my finger on why. My scans are only picking up one faint life sign. Oh, that Talaxian is our, replacement Neelix. Despite the fact that Tuvix is also Neelix. Scans are picking up only faint life signs. We'll sure, let's help. We're here. We have a duty to respond to a distress call. It's not just Starfleet protocol, it's a matter of basic decency. Understood. However, I advise extreme caution. The individual's identity and intentions are unknown to us. Understood, Ensign. Beam the individual on board. Aye, Captain. However, I'm struggling to get a lock on him. Something is jamming our signals. Prepare a shuttle. We'll send an away team over. All right. What we got? We got some tech. We got some phaser. We got some med. And we got a little bit of negotiation. Phaser and negotiation. I got your guy. Medical. Who's my best medical? B'Elanna is a pretty good fit for a lot of that, actually. And if I can bring... Let's see. If I bring Tom, Tom's good backup for that. Okay. I like it. I like it. Let's do this. There is pure chaos on the ship. Whatever happened here, it was violent. What's our first move, Captain? So we can access consoles and download navigational records, or I can search for clues and bio readings. And I like that. However, in both cases, we are going to be using crew I may need on the next round. I could have Tom take care of this by himself, and then B'Elanna would be fully available for whatever engineering thing she needs to do on the next round. Strikes me as reasonable, but it is a little risky, as you can see. If I have them both do it, and I can have them both do it next time too, but they will be both, tired, right? Still, getting off to a good start would be good, and I would love to get the 60 tech. Okay, we got it. Way team carefully examines the ship, scanning the bio readings and analyzing the remnants of the chaos. They uncover evidence of a fierce battle. Well, that's what we already knew. Captain, the corridor ahead is filled with scalding steam. We can't see anything. How do we get across? I mean, what do you mean, how do we get across? You find either a safe route, try to fix it, or trace the steam to its source with your tricorder and reroute the leak. What? Okay. Like I said, we can kind of double them up and just do things. This one pays off best, but it's high risk and we have the chance of failure. This one is very likely to succeed, lower risk. Not as great reward. We'll do that one. Very good. Team braves the scalding steam, working quickly to apply a temporary patch. Gradually, steam dissipates, allowing them to safely pass. Captain, I think we found where the brutal fight happened, but we don't know who with who. What do you suggest? Reconstruct the fight and try to deduct who or what the enemy was. Or analyze forensic clues, which would get me more science, which I'm very keen on. But Tuvix would just completely womp this chore and give me a few resources we could use. Critical success would also give us more XP, which I would love to get. It'll also give both of these guys a round off to recover some of their skill for the last round. Yes, critical success. Team carefully examines the scene. The sheer brutality suggests a powerful adversary. Upon searching, they find a strange, pulsating biotic mass. Where have they seen that before? Moving deeper into the ship, approaching the life sign. Stop. Survivor located, but he's pointing his weapon at us. Badly injured and aggressive. So, if I had a Klingon with us, I could tell them dying like that has no honor. State that you receive medical training and can tend to their wounds. That would work, and get me 60 tech. I like that a lot. I don't need the duranium anywhere near as much. There we go. Team convinces the survivor to accept treatment. Though stabilized, he still loses consciousness. Team quickly transports him to Voyager for further care. And we get a little morale payment, too, which is nice. Okay. So, there's our XP. Everyone gets paid, as it were. It's something. We like progress. Tuvix is already level 9. I mean, we're nearly... I don't... I was like kind of thinking achievement getting one of these guys to 10. So, I mean, that's great. We successfully got through that. How's the patient, Doctor? His condition is critical, and his physiology isn't in my database. I'm hesitant to operate. Captain, I finally remembered why that ship looks so familiar. It's a Herosian. Herosian? Aye, Captain. Fierce hunters live for the thrill of the chase. Not the kind of folks you want to run into on a dark night. A warrior race? I advise exercising extreme caution when interacting with this individual, Captain. I believe we have more pressing matters at hand. The Herosian needs surgery. Do I proceed, Captain? So, again, if I had this Vidian surgical device, which I do not have, that would just work. The sick bay is level 1, and that would mean 75% chance to make this happen, or I could just let him die in peace. Just, light a little candle next to him and play a little Anya. He'll just pass away. Well, we can set up a screen in front of him too, and let him see all the poppy fields and whatnot, the beauty of the world as he just passes away. I hope you appreciate that movie reference. If you do, hey, maybe let me know. Drop a note. Call it out. Obviously, the movie didn't have Anya, but Enya. You know what I mean, though. I just modernize it a little, being silly. I'll shut up. Well, I won't shut up. We'll just carry on. We'll try to operate. We can't give up on him, Doctor. Prepare for surgery immediately. Besides, this is how you learn how to do things, by trying. Success. Hirogen is stable. His unique physiology was a challenge, but my medical expertise was once again proven invaluable. Yes. However, strict rest is necessary for a full recovery. I recommend maintaining him in a comatose state. Inform me immediately once our guest is awake. I mean, for maintaining him in a comatose state, when is he going to waken, Janeway? Janeway to helm. Return to our old course. Okay, well, that's done. We'll have to wait until the Hirogen is fully recovered. I now have plenty of tech. So, yeah, let's get on with that astrometrics lab that we need. Get that started. We're still digging that out. That's fine. I'm going to probably watch for my next autosave and then wrap up since it's 3 in the morning already. Let's see, what can we do? I don't need any duranium at all, or titanium. We are full up. We're full up on food. Sweet. I am not full up on deuterium, but I am also... Well, I guess I could turn up consumption. Put services back in line. Bring us up to full power, please. And put the holodeck back on. Somehow the holodeck takes up 8 of my crew. Okay. Well, anyway. That's fine. That brings those services back online, and I could bring the extra sick bay back online, but no one's hurt. It doesn't actually count as another level of sick bay, which is why I really do want to upgrade to sick bay, but I need to research that, and that's a whole thing right now. Guess that's good enough. Yeah, okay. So... let's grab this fuel stop. Borg sphere. Ooh, boy. Yep. Wait a minute. Oh, abandon? Just, I don't get to do it? Ah. This. I want to do this. I want to switch this to this. Now I don't get to do this at all? That's my own fault. Moving on. Okay, that life support's active. Start digging that out for me. Yeah, just scan it. Thank you. What do you want? Lurking in the shadows. A chill descends upon Voyager's corridors. A creature is somewhere lurking in the darkness. The crew moves cautiously. Every shadow a potential hiding place for the deadly predator. Bum bum bum. Captain, a species 8472 life form has been reported. The Hirogen may possess valuable information to help us. Species 8472 on board. This is unacceptable. We must eliminate this threat immediately. I mean, yeah. Security? Why aren't we on top of this? Little concerned. Right? Right? Yeah. I'd rather wait for the Hirogens and... I mean, why can't I do 2 of these? I mean, I should be searching for the intruder regardless. Again, it's a game, Rob. It's a game. Just... I mean, sometimes the decisions aren't exactly well thought out and smart, but they are what you have to do to play the game. Yeah, right. Yeah. Okay. Let's, This is clearly what they want me to do. You're right, Lieutenant. We must wake up the Herosian. Perhaps this is the creature he was fighting with. Captain, I protest. The patient hasn't fully recovered yet. We have to wake him up. He might know how to help us. We'll contain him in a force field for safe questioning. Fine. However, I would like to point out that this violates my medical code. Anything that happens is your responsibility. Where am I? Why? What kind of pain is this? I am Catherine Janeway, Captain of Starship USS Voyager. We followed your distress call and managed to save you. Only you. I am Torak. My crew and I were on the hunt for the most dangerous prey, species 8472. We had just captured it, then it woke up. Well, a species 8472 lifeform is on my ship. It must have followed you. It is here. Seems like I enjoyed the fight just as much as I did. Captain, give me a weapon and I will help you get rid of it. I mean, sure. Sounds perfectly reasonable to me. Just give you a weapon and let you loose on my ship. Sure, why not? Not like I know you. We're doing it. I'm at this point just like whatever. I think our guest can resolve the situation more efficiently. Keep an eye on him though. I mean, like, maybe give him a team, to experience the thrill of the hunt once more. Lieutenant Nunez, equip him with a weapon, then put together a team and aid him. Yes, thank you. Right away, Captain. Cornered prey. The hunt ends in a tense confrontation. Voyager's crew has the creature of species 8472 cornered, trapped in a cargo bay. Phaser rifles are locked on the alien, fingers hovering over triggers, but instead of attacking, the creature cowers, its eyes wide with fear. We have cornered the creature. Its behavior is unusual. It displays no sign of aggression. Well, this isn't the hunt I was hoping for. Where's the thrill? This must be a trick. From what I have learned about the species, this is very unexpected and differs from what we have seen in Borg space. So, okay, species 8472 has an ellipses to say to us. Thank you so much, game. That certainly is unusual behavior, but what could be the reason? Is there a way we can communicate with it? Species 8472 communicates solely telepathically. Without a telepath on board, it is impossible. Well, yeah, I don't have a telepath at the moment, as far as I'm aware. Unless we mean that one Beta Z crew member who's probably in a brig because they, are insane. Maybe, I don't know if that's come up yet. But what about its motives? Captain, I must advise against trusting species 8472. They are most dangerous enemy Borg has ever encountered. Each individual poses a significant threat to Voyager, regardless of their claims. It's cowering. It's not acting normal. I can't communicate with it, and it's, caused me so much pain and destruction. Meanwhile, this guy has helped us out. This species has been known to be dangerous. I can't allow it to be on the ship any longer. Torak, it's all yours. Excellent. I will claim this trophy. One last fight. The Herosian and the creature clash in a brutal fight, their battle screams filling the corridors. Crew members scramble for cover as the two aliens grapple and strike, neither willing to yield. Then the creature brutally overpowers the Herosian, leaving him lifeless on the deck. It immediately turns its fury on the crew, transforming Voyager into a chaotic battleground. Phaser fire fills the air and the crew fights bravely, but the creature's ferocity proves overwhelming. In the end, the alien lies defeated, but the victory is costly. Of course. I didn't do what the show did, so now I have to pay for it. Species 8472 has been eliminated. We have sustained multiple casualties, including the Herosian. Was that really necessary, Captain? The creature did not display any aggressive behavior at all. Morale minus 100. Yep. I support your decision, Captain. The presence of Species 8472 was an unacceptable risk to the Voyager and our crew. Damn it, this was a complete disaster. Lieutenant, return to our old course. I've had enough hunting for one day. Yeah. Pray 250 XP for Janeway, 5 dilithium. I don't actually see any crew injured, and I'm not sure it's hard to say. 101, I think maybe we lost 2 crew. Again, the game really wants me to just basically know what the show did to do what the show did. And when I don't do what the show did, things go in very negative ways. That does somewhat annoy me. And I mean, we'll still play the game right now. But this could have been so much more, right? Anyhow, we've auto-saved. I'm as late as I want to be on this right now. I will be playing more. Might play more. I'll almost certainly play more tomorrow, but just wow, game. Wow. Oh, yeah, 2 of the Borg were killed. 2 of the Borg were killed. Because there's only 1 unhoused Borg now. Whatever. Thank you so much for watching today. If you enjoy my pain and suffering, hit like. Let me know. You got opinions, I'm happy to hear them. Thank you ever so much for watching, though. Or listening, as the case may be. I don't judge. You have a great night and a great day. And whatever it is, Goodbye.